Hi guys, Jaimiee here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a easy-ish Vinyasa flow. So grab your mat, grab a strap, grab a blanket, grab whatever you need, and let's get started. So today we're gonna get started in a comfortable seated pose. One leg crossed in front of the other. If you want to take one foot on top of the opposite thigh, that feels good for you, go ahead and take that. We're just going to start by grounding ourselves into the mat, becoming more still and mindful. So sitting up nice and tall, closing the eyes, bringing the top or the crown of the head to the sky. Bringing a little smile to your face because we're happy to be here. And taking the knees and placing the palms on them, face down. As we focus on deepening our breath, first taking a long inhale through the nose, filling your belly, fill your lungs. And then holding for just a moment before we exhale it out. Let's take a few more of these cleansing breaths. And I like to sigh it out through my mouth, but if you want to let it go through your nose, you're more than welcome to. Remember, this is your practice. I'm just here to guide you through it, so make it your own. With every exhale, you feel yourself becoming heavier, grounding deeper into the earth. Just taking these next moments as we sit here to just be still and allow yourself to focus on only your breath. And it's totally normal for outside thoughts to come in, but don't linger on them for too long. Just say hello and let them go. And throughout our practice today, if whenever you find your mind start to wander, just bring it back to your breath and have that be your anchor. Just taking one more inhale and exhale. And then we'll bring our palms together at heart center. And then press your thumbs into your chest. We're going to set our intention for today's practice. So mine is going to be focus, but you choose what yours is going to be. Whether it be a positive affirmation, I am focused, I am calm, there's mindfulness, whatever you need right now, bring that into you and hold on to it. And then bowing our head, we'll tuck the chin into the chest to honor our intention. day, good morning, or good evening whenever you're watching this. It's afternoon for me. So good day. We're going to inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. And then on our exhale, we're going to drop our right hand to the mat, letting the left arm come up and over. Feel that lengthen in your side body. Inhale, reach the arms all the way back up, and then we'll drop the opposite arm up and over. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Open up your chest, open up your throat. And then on your exhale, we'll twist over to the right, where the left hand hooks on to the outside of the right knee. You can keep it palm face out. I have a tendency to do that. Or you can flip it and grab the leg. And just breathing into this pose for a few breaths. With every inhale, we'll lengthen our spine. With every exhale, just twist a little bit further towards the back. And then coming back to center, we'll untwist on our inhale, reach the arms all the way back up. Exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. And then on your exhale, we're going to drop the hands down to the mat, hinging at your hips, forward fold. Walking the fingertips wide out in front of you. And then eventually dropping your head, letting the neck relax. On your next inhale, walk the hands all the way back up. Take it nice and slow, planting your palms down. And then dropping the knees to the mat, coming into a tabletop. And just taking a moment to check your alignment here. The knees are going to be hip distance apart, the wrists are under the shoulders. Then we'll drop the belly down to the mat, gaze comes up. Exhale, round out the spine, untucking the toes. Inhale, drop it down, moving through our cat and cow. And I invite you for the next several breaths, exhaling into your cat, inhaling into your cow. Finding any movements here that loosen up tension and warm up your body. So going at your own pace. Moving the hips back to the ankles maybe. Rolling out the neck. taking one more breath here. And then on your next inhale, coming all the way back into your neutral spine, your tabletop, and then pushing the hips and the sits bones back towards the ankles. Maybe the big toes touch one another, and then slide the hands out, coming into a child's pose. Picking up the head on your inhale, we're going to, keeping the palms planted firmly on the mat, lift up the hips, keeping the upper body low, slide forward, untuck the toes, coming into your cobra. Inhale. And then tuck the toes under. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal out the feet, pushing the knees down to the mat. Maybe roll out into a plank. Once again, just making this practice your own and loosening up tension wherever you have it. And then coming to a stillness in your downward facing dog, you're going to lift the heels up nice and tall and walk the feet up. Coming between the palms. On your inhale, half lift, gaze forward. On your exhale, we'll forward fold, taking a bend in the knees. Inhale, lift all the way up towards the sky. Palms come together. Give yourself a slight back bend. And then exhale, forward fold. Keep the palms together. Bend the knees and then plant them down. Inhale into your half lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, step the legs back, coming into a plank. And then lowering yourself all the way down. Take your time. Everything comes down together. Untucking the toes, inhale into a cobra. Keep the elbows squeezed into the body. Tuck the toes, push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Keeping the toes flexed. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Squeeze it up towards the upper body. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to right elbow. Exhale, extend. Inhale, knee to left elbow. Exhale, extend. Bringing the foot forward, we're going to step it between the palms. Coming into a low lunge. And then rocking back and forth, just opening the hip for a second. Light on the fingertips and then the chest reaches forward. Take that left palm down. Inhale the right arm all the way up towards the sky. Stack your shoulders. One on top of the other. Exhale, lower all the way down. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. On your inhale, you'll lift the arms up towards the sky. And while we're in this crescent lunge, we're going to keep the whole body engaged. So we're going to work that right hip back while working the left side of the hip forward. Keeping the arms tall in the sky, actively reaching up. And then on your exhale, we'll lower down. Bring that right foot out to the side so that the hands are coming to the middle of your mat. And then take the right hand and just push that right knee out to the side. Just opening up the hip a little bit more. Inhale, coming back to center. Work that foot back into your crescent lunge. Pick up the back leg and step it forward. Coming into a half lift on your inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up, nice and tall. I'm going to step back on to the middle of my mat. Reaching the hands up. And then we're going to take the left hand over the right wrist. Reach all the way up. And then shift the body over to the right while the arms come to the left. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Switch sides. And then exhale, arms move to the right. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. On your exhale, forward fold. Take it nice and slow. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, one more time. Heel toe the feet, about hip distance apart. And then bending the knees, rest the chest on the thighs. Grabbing opposite elbows. Just letting the head hang here. Shaking side to side, or twisting side to side, I should say. Coming back to center, we'll release the elbows, planting the palms on the mat. Work the feet back together, and then slowly taking your time, let your head be the last thing to come up as we unravel. Nice and slow. Adjust yourself. And we'll bring the arms all the way back up. Exhale to a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the palms, and step back into your plank. This time, we're going to drop our knees down. Drop the chest down. Drop the chin. Slide it out on your inhale, come into your cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, step it through, coming into your low lunge. Once again, just taking a minute or a moment to rock back and forth, coming high on the heels and then dropping them down. Light on the fingertips. Chest stays active and open towards the front. And then we drop that right hand down when we come to a stillness. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, lower the palms down, drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, arms come all the way up, crescent lunge. Drop the hands down. Left foot comes out to the side as we push the knee away. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Move the foot back to center. Plant the palms, and then bring the left knee down to meet the right. And push yourself back into your child's pose. Picking the head up. Bring the hands back. Come into your tabletop. And then make your way into your downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg all the way back up once again. On your exhale, we'll step it through, coming to your low lunge once again. This time, immediately dropping that back knee and untucking the toes. We're going to straighten out the right leg, walk the hands back, coming into our runner's lunge, half split, whatever you want to call it. Work the chest down towards that front leg. Then inhale, lift yourself all the way back up. Plant the palms, pick up that back leg, and step the back leg to meet the front this time. Inhale into your half lift. Straight spine. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up once again. And this time we're going to move the hips down, the sits bones down, coming into a chair pose. So we're going to have the spine straight, have the arms on the outsides of the ears. You can have them up if you'd like, if your shoulders are feeling limber today, or out in front of you. I have especially tight shoulders, so I'm going to keep them out in front of me. And then planting the toes down on the mat, we're going to lift the heels up, sitting a little bit further into our chair. And then on our inhale, we'll lift. On our exhale, we lower. Inhale, lift. Drop the heels down. Exhale into your forward folds. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms. Step back into your plank. Lower yourself halfway so the elbows come to a 90-degree angle. We'll untuck the toes so that on our inhale we lift the chest, coming into our upward facing dog. And this is called a chaturanga, bending the elbows at a 90-degree angle. And then, like I said, move to your upward facing dog. And then tuck the toes, coming back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Step it through, coming into your low lunge. Once again, drop that back knee, immediately untuck the toes. Work to straighten that left leg. Coming into your runner's lunge. And the toes stay flexed on the other side and this side. Just keep them flexed towards you. Lower the chest down. Inhale, work the hands back up. Plant the palms. Step the front foot to meet the back, lifting up that back knee, and then push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. On your exhale, we'll step it through. This time we're going to come into a warrior one. So take your time getting here. That back heel is going to be at a slight angle so the toes are pointing out to the side. That front leg is going to be bent. Knee over ankle, maybe slightly behind it. Shoulders facing forward. And the arms come up nice and tall. Going to volleyball grip, or interlace the fingers behind your back. The shoulder blades become closer together as we open up the chest. And then on your exhale, we're going to forward fold. So working that right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. And you can work the hands over the head, or because I have especially tight shoulders, like I mentioned, I'm going to grab opposite elbows. Releasing the hands or the elbows, you're going to come back up into your warrior one, and then pivot that back leg so the toes are facing forward, coming into your high lunge. Aha, look how we did that. Inhale, bring the palms to heart center. On your exhale, we'll twist over to the right. If you'd like to drop the elbow into the outside of the knee for a deeper twist, go for it. Inhale, coming back to center, drop the palms down. Keep that left palm down. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, lower down. Right foot meets left, coming into your plank. And then you can move through your upward facing dog, your cobra, whatever you like, or you can just come back into your downward facing dog, taking an extra breath here. For those that want to lower down or move through a chaturanga, we'll be waiting here, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. and step it through, coming into your warrior one. Grabbing opposite hands or elbows once again. Open up the chest. And then exhale. Lower yourself down. Release the elbows or opposite hands. Inhale back into your warrior one. Pivot that back leg. High lunge. Palms come to heart center. And then twist over to the left. Inhale, bring it back. Lower. Right palm stays down. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, lower down. Drop that back knee. Left leg bends to meet the right. Push back into your child's pose. If you'd like to take a wide-legged variation of child's pose, we'll open up the knees here, sinking a little bit deeper to your mat. Walk the hands closer to the body. Bring the knees back. Tabletop. Keeping the toes tucked. We're going to lift the knees and come into our downward facing dog. Lift that right leg back up. Step it through. Warrior two this time. So the front foot faces forward. That back foot is parallel to the edge of the mat. So the toes are facing sideways. And then we'll bend into that front knee, keeping our tailbone tucked. Arms come out into a T. This is our warrior two. Reach the right arm forward. We'll flip the palm. Bring it all the way back, coming into a peaceful warrior. Take a long, deep inhale here, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One last inhale. And then on your exhale, we're going to drop the elbow onto the knee, bringing that left arm down and around, up towards, over your head, up over your head, coming into an extended side angle. Inhale, bring it back into your warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Reach the right arm forward and drop it to the inside, palm face out of the shin. Inhale, bring your arms back into your T. Going to pivot the toes so that they face one another. Maybe you step your stance a little bit closer. Bring the arms out into your T. Flip the palms. Open up your chest. And then exhale, hinge at your hips. Forward folding. So now when we forward fold, we're going to try to keep the spine straight as we lower. And then at the last second, we'll allow the neck to drop down to relax the spine and the neck. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Or halfway up, I should say. Half lift. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, half lift, last time. And then work the hands towards that front foot, pivoting the toes, coming into your low lunge. We're gonna drop that back knee, take the right knee, drop it back to the left, plant the palms, push back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg all the way up. Step it through, coming into your warrior two on the other side. Take your time getting here. Make sure that back heel is in the middle, bisecting the middle of that back foot. Hands come out to your T once again. We'll reach the left arm forward, flip it, bring it all the way back, coming into your peaceful warrior. Taking a few cleansing inhales and exhales here as the chest is expanded. Take one more inhale. And on your exhale, drop that left elbow onto the knee. Right arm comes up and over. Keep that chest lifted, expanded to the sky. Keep the arms engaged. Keep the feet pressed into your mat. Then inhale back into your warrior two. Straighten out that front leg. Left arm comes forward. Drop it. Palm face out to the inside of the shin. Stack the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hello. Flip the palms towards the sky as you flip the toes. Step your stance closer together. Open up your chest. Exhale. Once again, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keeping the right palm down on your inhale, left arm rises up towards the sky. exhale, lower. Left palm stays down. Inhale, right arm rises. Exhale, lower yourself down. Walk the hands towards that front foot, coming into your low lunge, step back into your plank, and then your downward facing dog. Taking a few cleansing breaths here. And then we're going to drop the knees down, sit onto our ankles, and then bring the legs out in front of us. Finally sitting on our mats. Then you can do the traditional, remove the flesh from underneath your sits bones. Then we're going to take a slight bend in the knees. Like our hamstrings, just relax a little today. Keep the toes flexed. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. On your exhale, you'll forward fold, grabbing your calf, the ankle, whatever you've got today, maybe the bottoms of the feet, and then lower yourself towards your knees. And then if you'd like, maybe you eventually start to straighten out those knees, coming into the full expression of your forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Take that right leg, bring it to the inside of the left thigh. Keeping the toes on the left foot active and engaged. Push that right knee, maybe even with your palm, push it down towards the ground. Lifting your arms up on your inhale. Rotate the body out to the left, and then on your exhale, forward fold. Once again, grabbing wherever you can. Maybe it's your thigh, maybe it's your calf, ankle, or eventually the foot. If you have a block here, you can take handy block. If you have a looseness today, you can bring it to the bottom of your feet and reach for it. And then inhale, coming all the way back up. Once you switch sides. Well, I'm coming off my mat now, so that's cool. Flexing toes on the left foot. Inhale, reach the arms up. Twist to the right. And exhale, take a forward fold. Once again, maybe you just grab the thigh today. That's cool. Maybe one day you'll get it all the way down, or maybe you won't, and that's perfectly normal. That's perfectly fine. All bodies were not created equal. So what works for you or what doesn't work for you might be the opposite for someone else. Inhale, reach yourself all the way back up. Bring the feet back onto your mat if you strayed like I did. Plant the feet down, and then make sure you have room behind you. I'm not quite sure if I do yet, so I'm going to scooch a little bit forward. Plant the feet down, and lower yourself, maybe more gracefully than I just did on your mat. Bending the knees. Work your feet up towards the sits bones so that maybe the fingertips can brush it. Plant the shoulder blades down. And then on your next inhale, you're going to lift the hips, lift the pelvic up while keeping the chin tucked. So you create this kind of straight angle with your body while keeping the shoulders, the palms, and the feet planted. And then on your exhale, you're going to lower yourself all the way down. And then you're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Maybe you close your eyes here and just feel the movement. Sending your breath to wherever feels tense, wherever you're shaking a little bit. And exhale, lower. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. Maybe rocking side to side, massaging your lower back. Feels so good. Moving your knees in circles. I'm realizing I did that before I even said anything, but if you're watching, you can see that I'm moving my knees in circles, first going clockwise. And then counterclockwise. And then eventually grabbing the knees, underneath the knees, straighten out the left leg. First you can bring it a little bit higher and then drop it so that it's hovering a few inches above the mat. Keeping the toes flexed on both feet. On your inhale, we'll squeeze the right knee up towards your chest. And then exhale, bring it all the way out to the side. Inhale, coming back up. Lower that leg, that left leg down. Take the right knee over to the left side. Get your shoulders planted. Maybe you can stretch and straighten that right arm. Back to center. Bring both knees into the chest. And then interlacing the fingers over the right knee, that right leg comes up and then hovers a few inches above the mat. Inhale, left knee in towards the chest. Exhale it, take it out to the side. And still, even while we're in this relaxing or kind of relaxing pose, we still are keeping everything engaged and active. Inhale, bring the left knee back to center. Lower the right leg. And bring the belly out to the side. You can straighten that left hand. I just have a wall here, so I'm bending it. Back through center on your inhale. Give yourself one final squeeze. And then bring the bottoms of the feet together. Interlacing the fingers over the feet. For a recline bound angle. And then we can stay here, rocking side to side. Or if you want to stay centered, maybe bringing the foot towards the chest, the nose towards the toes. On your exhale, lowering all the way down, grabbing the outsides of the feet, keeping the arms on the insides. Take our happy baby, rocking side to side. Maybe straighten one leg, bringing the other one in towards the body, and then straighten the other. Maybe straighten both before we lower all the way down. And feel free, you can keep your ankles, or the bottoms of your feet I should say, touching one another, coming to your bound angle while laying down, or bring the legs out to the side, the arms, palms face up for our final pose, our Shavasana. Also take your hands, one on your heart, one on your belly. Just laying in this stillness for however long you'd like. Stay here all day if you want. Just allowing your body to absorb all of that movement, all of that energy you just put into it. I thank you for allowing me to share my practice with you today. May all creatures everywhere be happy and free, and may our thoughts, words, and actions contribute to this each and every day. Once again, thank you. And until our journeys allow us to meet again, namaste.